Astronauts stranded in space. The reality behind extended missions. Space exploration is often seen as the pinnacle of human achievement, but it comes with its own challenges. One of the most daunting, getting stuck in space for longer than expected. Imagine being on a week-long business trip that turns into an 8-month stay. That's the situation for NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore. Originally scheduled for an 8-day mission, technical issues with their spacecraft, Boeing's Starliner, have left them stranded on the ISS for over 2 months, and their return could be delayed until February. The issue: helium leaks and thruster problems on the Starliner spacecraft. These complications have forced NASA and Boeing to delay their return trip, leaving Williams and Wilmore to continue their work on the ISS. But this isn't the first time astronauts have been stuck in space. In 1979, cosmonauts Vladimir Lykov and Valery Ryumin found themselves stranded on the Soviet Salyut space station for an additional 67 days after their return vehicle suffered an engine failure. Then there's the story of Sergei Krikalev, who was stranded aboard the Mir space station when the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991. His 5-month mission extended to 311 days, making him the last Soviet citizen in space. Even the smallest objects can cause big problems. In 2022, a micrometeorite struck a docked Soyuz spacecraft, causing a coolant leak. NASA astronaut Frank Rubio and his Russian counterparts were forced to stay on the ISS for 6 more months. And it's not just mechanical failures or geopolitical turmoil that can leave astronauts in space longer than planned. In early 2024, 4 European astronauts had their return to Earth delayed due to storms near their landing site off the Florida coast. Despite these delays, astronauts remain resilient. They continue their work, adapt to the situation, and often welcome the extra time in space. "We are having a great time here on ISS," Williams said during a news conference. "It feels good to float around. It feels good to be in space and work up here." NASA's oldest active astronaut, Don Pettit, who also experienced a flight delay in 2003, once said, "Given the choice of a 6-month mission or a 1-year mission, I would prefer a 1-year mission." His passion for space is shared by many willing to endure these extended stays. As we continue to push the boundaries of space exploration, these extended missions remind us of the unpredictability of spaceflight, but they also showcase the determination and adaptability of the astronauts who brave the final frontier. Space First, discover the wonders of space. Like, share, subscribe.